What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 11. So let's get to it, shall we? So let's start with Sean and Jessica. A little bit of happiness for your day. They've decided to put the wedding off until after she's had her baby. However, Sean has made it his duty to surprise his girl today with a gender reveal. Now they've invited their friends out, or at least he's invited their friends out. You got Mama D, you got Jock, you got Tokyo, Ty, Mimi, Melissa. I said, ooh, Melissa. Child, didn't she look rough? You know, when Mimi saw her, she said,
I've reassured Ty that there's nothing going on with me and Melissa, so hopefully we can both act like the grown adults that we both are.
Melissa asked, where's Carly? And Tokyo's like, who? Okay, as far as Tokyo's concerned, she has written Carly off with that bullshit she pulled with Sierra. And speaking of Sierra, Sierra walks in the door as well. She says she still feels embarrassed and confused about what Carly did. You should feel embarrassed, but I don't know if you should feel confused. What is wrong with Sierra, child? That child ain't the brightest bulb on the Christmas light strand. She tells them that every time she brings up, the situation with BK, he turns on his Rico Suave and tries to get her off track, and she about sick of him. She about sick of everybody. While she's there, she sees Shooter Scooter. I forgot to tell you guys that he was there as well, and she was like, look, she don't want no drama. She knows that, in this place of happiness, a confrontation with Shooter Scooter is not in the cards, okay? So she gonna act like she got some sense. We gonna sit here and we gonna watch this gender reveal. Jessica Dime walk in with her mama in her Adidas suit, okay? Booty as big as her belly. I said, child, is that butt? Is it gonna need some reconstruction after she has this baby? Oh my God. Anyway, she's real happy. Everybody's got on their pink and the blue, okay? If you didn't know what you was coming for, now you know. So she's excited. Her mom looks exactly like her mom. I don't know why every time people say that. It's like, shouldn't she? That's her daughter. Sean already knows what the baby is. But, let's get to this gender reveal. They don't waste no time. He throw the ball at the backboard and bust open, and it's pink. She's having a little baby girl. So excited for Jessica and Sean. They surprised her. Her father was there as well. And even though she doesn't have a best relationship with her mom, I guess her and her father are really, really close. Okay, so just cute. I wish they had these gender reveals back when I was having my kids. I love that idea. Every time I see the different ones on Instagram, I just be like, oh, that is so sweet. I would have loved to have done something like that. Anyway, congratulations to Sean and Jessica Dime. It's a girl. Now, Rashida, she gets the girls together, you guys, all the girls, and I tell you, it's a motley crew. A bunch of folks that you would never see together if it wasn't for this show. I said, Mona, bitch, you be doing it all the time, don't you? So we've got Spice, Mimi, 2.0, Erica, Carly Red, Rashida, of course, and Tommy. That Tommy showed her ass, didn't she? Child. Rashida says that she knows that they all been fighting and they're not really getting along. However, she's come up with the bright idea that because she's opening her second store, Pressed in Houston, that it would be good for her to bring all the girls along. All expenses paid. It's going to be on her and D-Lo. And she figures this is going to be a win-win because with the awesome social media presence that these girls all have, this would be more publicity for her store. So, yeah, we're going to get all the girls down there. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. The girls are all pumped when she tells them, okay, oh, Houston. Tommy, she can't be bothered. What is that on the table? It's Chardonnay. Okay, that's what she wants. She pours her glass of Chardonnay. But shit, the Chardonnay ain't strong enough, baby. Later on, we see her Chardonnay look awfully dark. I said, what is that? I know what Henny looked like. Evidently, she had poured her Henny, her own private stock, into the Chardonnay. So, yeah, Tommy is over there cane plastered and continuing with the plastering. Anyways, Rashida tells them that she gonna take them to a dude ranch. And they was like, a dude ranch? She was like, yeah, just put on your flannel shirt, your booty shorts, your cowboy boots, and a hat. Bitches finna be lit. She tells them that she also invited Sean and BK and, all pretty much everybody is going on this trip. Tommy says, oh, Sean, my Sean? And Carly was like, yeah, yo, Sean. Girl, let him be her Sean today. Trust me. She was like, yes, he's always been my Sean. Carly was like, well, I mean, whatever. You know what? I went on a double date with Sean and Spice, and Spice brought Tobias. Okay, ain't Tobias supposed to be with Tokyo? We gonna talk about that in a little bit. We had to switch to reverse the order a little bit here. But yeah, she was just like, aren't they supposed to be together? And everybody's like, oh God. While Carly is over there talking about her double date, Tommy is over there just trying to mentally process all of this. But you can tell that the drunken stupor has taken over. I said, uh-oh. Looks like Tommy is about to go off the script. Everybody get to talking about the trip and how everybody is coming. Okay, everybody but this pig. Spice is still talking about this fucking pig. I said, that pig got Spice hot. And Tommy over there just out of her mind. She trying to explain to everybody about how Spice got mad and she was trying to take care of her pig and her pig was having a heart attack and, you know, Spice don't care about her living, you know, the pig being a living being. You could just see it's building in Tommy. Like, she looked like her head is all over the place. As the scene goes on, I think the girls are starting to pick up too, like, some not right with Tommy. So I guess to try to derail Tommy, or maybe to even piss her off even more, somebody in production, you don't know who it is, but they yell out, talk about showing up Scrap. And she was like, fuck Scrap. I said, uh-oh, this is it. She was like, look, I got more fucking problems with my damn glam squad than I have with these bitches up here. So that let you know that the shit was personal. Whatever she was going through, she had been brought it there, but she was already upset. She was talking about some shit happened on IG and somebody saying some bitch she don't fuck with look good. You know how they better make that bitch look like a Michael Jordan poster, and everybody was just like, what is happening here? Tommy kept on saying though, look, I got a whole bunch of shit going on. Y'all don't know what's going on in my life. She got to go to jail tonight. I was like, okay, what exactly is going on? And why didn't production know that whatever it is going on with Tommy, that they probably should have caught it? Unless they saw maybe a situation for good television and did not know it was going to go this left. Tommy was fucked up. Very upset about some shit that happened, and they was not prepared. So as Tommy is going off on everybody in the production and everybody on the, you know, up here, they all looking, they was like, Mona, now this definitely ain't on script. Them motherfuckers was worried. Tommy was getting more and more heated. Spice is still going on and on about this fucking pig. I said, Spice, leave it alone, girl. Stop it. You making it worse. Okay? It's obvious something is really wrong with Tommy right now. So security starts to come in because they can already tell that it's about to be some shit, and they kind of get Tommy and try to escort her off, but then she tries to come back and confront Spice. And that's when, you know, I was like, they about to Jocelyn Hernandez Tommy. I said, fuck, at least they waited for Jocelyn for 6 seasons. Tommy ain't even been there but 3. And they're already, you know, making it seem like she's so fucking out of control. You know, they had to cut the camera off and split it up into the 6 little boxes and told us how she tried to come in there and she was agitated and out of control and trying to fight security, and they had to get rid of her ass. It was really a mess. And, you know, you always wonder when they do shit like this on Love and Hip Hop, you know, they have to take responsibility for it too. You know, even though Tommy is out of control, and I know you guys are supposedly filming their lives and, you know, whatever happens in their life at the time, somebody should have saw that Tommy was pretty much fucked up before she even walked in there, and that, you know, maybe this was not going to be the best scene to include her in, because you could just tell that it was a whole lot going on with her. So everybody is saying how Tommy was out of control and all of that, but I'm just like, yeah, but you guys already know what the issue is, and you still kind of let her be up in the middle of that. At some point, somebody needs to say, okay, Tommy don't need to be up there. Now, Carly, she didn't go to the gender reveal because she knew that Tokyo and Sierra was going to be there. She was like, fuck, if Tokyo and Sierra can't appreciate, you know, her just trying to be a friend and letting them know about the bullshit that BK is on, then that's their problem. Jessica Dime understood why she wasn't there. So that's all that mattered to her. She's out with Sean, and this is that double date that I was telling you guys about a few minutes ago. Okay, she's out with Sean, and Spice shows up, and surprise, surprise, she's with Tobias. Carly was like, wait a minute, aren't you supposed to still be with Tokyo? And, Tobias, after some hemming and hawing, he finally say that they not together right now. Spice says, hell, he been really persistent, wanting to go out. He say he's single, I'm single, I'm ready to get to mingling. So they all sit down, and she starts telling them about, this somewhat beef that Sierra has with her right now because of her just trying to tell them about BK. Okay, Sean's BK, Sean's friend. Sean is sitting there like, oh God. Like, I already thought we had, a conversation about this, how she don't need to be acting like this, why she just being in the middle of the mess. So he tells her, like, you don't need to be in this. Why do you always feel like you gotta be in the middle of somebody else's drama? And she was just like, that's your fault, that's your friend. And I'm about sick of you trying to tell me what the fuck to do. Okay, you not my daddy. You don't run my life. And Sean was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to just reevaluate this whole relationship. We don't need to be together. So he decides he gonna leave Carly there. She can catch a ride home with Spice and Tobias, I guess. Okay, so he tries to walk out. He remembers he ain't got his shoes on. Okay, they was bowling. So he comes back to get his shoes, and crackhead Carly ran off with the damn shoes. I said, this girl is a fucking mess. Later on, Sean meets with BK and Jacques. BK got to meet with the boys and tell them about what's going on, all right? And actually let Sean know how, you can't put a damn muzzle on your girl. Okay, she out there telling all my business to my girl Sierra. So he get to telling them about Joy and Amber. I don't know where I got Fresco from, y'all. I don't know where it came from. Anyway, he get to telling them about all the shit that didn't happen. And Jock was like, so you smashing both of them? And he was like, no, I ain't sleeping. I didn't even fuck with Amber at all when she came by the house. I didn't mess with her this time. Jock was just like, a lie don't care who tell it. But Sean says, look, you wildin'. Okay, you got too many things going on. You got all these women, everybody in close quarters. You doing the most. And BK was like, no, look, I got this. Don't worry about my things. Worry about your girl with the big mouth. Sean was like, damn, Jock, why you didn't even tell me about Carly? And Jock was like, okay, look, I'm not going to be, Carly is my home girl, okay? I'm not going to be saying no bad shit about her to you guys. Besides, I don't understand how BK fucking all these women is Carly's fault. I said, well, that is the main question. Even though Carly is a mess, the bottom line is BK is the one out there putting the information in the goddamn streets. All in all, Sean says that he is done with Carly Red. Not that they've ever had any chemistry to begin with. I said, Mona, yeah, this pairing that you put with Carly this season, it didn't really match up. You might have done better keeping her with Blue Da Vinci. Speaking of Carly feels guilty. She tells us that she misses her girls, but she feels guilty about what she did to Sierra. So she goes to Sierra's glam shop after hours, and Tokyo just happens to be there. Tokyo sees her like, okay, Tokyo still ain't got no words for Carly. But Sierra, she looked like she's already ready to forgive her girl. Sierra tells her, it was just kind of foul how you did that whole intervention. I know I said I wanted the information, but damn, you could have pulled me to the side, bitch. None of them girls was my friend. All you did was put my business out in the street and made me look stupid. Carly is trying to plead her case, men are shady and we women gotta stick together and all that. I was just like, oh, ladies, my young rock star girls out there, listen, beware of women like this. Women that can't keep a hold of their own man for whatever reason. Instead of them trying to work on they fucking yard, they so busy worried about what the fuck is going on with you and any man that you get with. They decide that because they can't keep a motherfucker faithful to them, that it obviously means that nobody can be faithful to anybody, and they want you to be as miserable as they are. Okay, now this doesn't clear BK, because I think BK is full of shit and is fucking around. But women need to also understand that some of your friends out there are haters and they don't want you to be happy with anybody. And they will create issue for you. Carly is that type of woman. Your friends that always want to go out some damn where. You got a boyfriend and they mad. That's the ones that they try to cook up problems all of a sudden because they ain't got nobody to fucking hang out with. So now all of a sudden you find yourself hearing stories from her about your man fucking around. Yeah, be careful with those. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Carly tells him how she went on this double date with Spice and how Spice showed up with Tobias, and Tokyo was like, okay, so why you didn't call me, Carly? I did try to call you. You wouldn't answer your phone. Tokyo was like, bitch, you lying. You did not try to call me, but look, I ain't got time to go back and forth about no damn Spice. nutmeg, paprika, whatever. Tobias been on my fucking phone trying to call me every single day trying to get back with me, and Carly, you know good and damn well you ain't called no fucking body. So I ain't got time for this. I'm out. I said, okay, I really do like Tokyo, because Tokyo just gonna call it like she sees it. So when Tokyo leaves, that damn Sierra, she gonna say, well, I know Tokyo is sensitive and she's just in her feelings about Tobias. Carly Red does mean well. Okay, you just need a better way of delivering it. I said, girl. See, you gonna always be in this kind of drama because you can't realize when a friend ain't a friend. You know, Carly is all this soft talking. She wants the best for Sierra and she wants to see her happy. And she wanted to give her that information about BK. And I was just like, Sierra, you need to drop BK and drop Carly's ass right along with it. Okay, save your ass some heartache and headache. But that's gonna be hard because, you know, they on this show and fuck, they gotta film some scenes. So they're all going on this trip. BK is gonna be there. Sierra's gonna be there. Sean is gonna be there. Carly gonna be there. You know, it's gonna be drama all around. So we're gonna see. Sierra already knows that this is gonna be a rough trip. Yes, girl, it is. Now we see Just Britt, she's getting her outfits together because she got an event coming up in Houston. She is going to be the after party entertainment for Rashida's pressed opening event in the mall there. You know, D-Lo people had then reached out to her and asked her if she would perform since she's part of the local artists. So she's picking out her clothes and she didn't invite Tiara, TT, and she's just telling her how she's going to Houston to perform at this party. You know, TT was like, oh, so you know the Frost? And she was like, I know of them. I don't really know them, but you know what? I'm trying to get this wet. If they gonna pay me for it, I'm gonna be there. And Tiara was like, oh, okay, well, I know them. You know, I kind of messed up because D-Lo got this baby with this girl outside his marriage and she wanted to talk to Rashida, and so I brought her to Jock's hair salon opening, and Rashida wasn't there, but the D-Lo was there, but it was just a disaster. Everybody was mad. It didn't turn out right. And Just Britt was like, well, I mean, what you expect? You can't just be popping up at people's place of business and thinking that it's gonna go well. And Tiara was like, well, I know, but I'm going real hard for Jasmine because I believe every child should have their parent in their life. Okay, both of their parents in their lives. So she gonna keep on going hard. Well, Just Britt had invited her to her performance out there in Houston, and Tiara was like, you know what? I know for a fact that Rashida's not going to be able to avoid Jasmine at her own store opening. This will be a perfect time for her to be able to talk. I said, girl, why do you think that what is wrong? Child, that's going to be a mess. But that's, of course, what they want. You know, Just Britt made it very clear. She was like, look, I'm inviting you. I'm not inviting her. Don't be bringing that kind of drama to my fucking event, okay? This is some business that I'm needing to take care of. I'm trying to get my coin, and you about to fuck it up, okay? Don't let it be no shit. I'm only inviting you. Make that very clear and make sure everybody got this on camera so I don't have to hear no bullshit afterwards. Tiara has that look on her face like, okay, only me and Jasmine. And then lastly, you guys, we get off to Houston. Rashida says that she's blessed to be there. Her second location, she couldn't have done it without D-Lo. And D-Lo even took the bull by the horns and got entertainment for the after party. So I know it's about to be lit. And after all of that, they go into the dude ranch. Okay, so they got a lot going on and she's excited because damn, you know, they got a lot of steam that they need to get off. Everybody can sit around and talk. We gonna bond. We gonna love. We gonna laugh. I said, girl, what cast do you think you going to Houston with? Some old bullshit motor bitch. You always trying it, ain't you? She a little bit worried about Tommy. She need to be worried about everybody fucking else. Okay, so anyway, they get to the airport. They on the plane. They going to Houston. When they get off the plane, they get on the big van that's going to take them, I guess, to their hotel. And they are trying to figure out, where's Tommy? Where's Tommy? Suddenly, they're concerned. Spice says, you know, Tommy is really talented and she seems like she's a cool person, but whatever she got going on, all this damn drinking, it got to be something deeper than we know. So now all of a sudden Spice is concerned and she wants to know exactly what is going on with Tommy. Mimi was just like, when I saw her pour her Henny inside of her Chardonnay and take it all the back, I was like, oh, so we're doing this now? So when their van pulls up to their location, they see the executive producer, Stephanie. Mona had been sent out there, child. And Stephanie had this serious look on her face. Everybody's like, oh, God, what happened? What happened? Why is Stephanie here? Why is Stephanie here? Stephanie has them come into the building, and she has everybody seated, and she's like, listen, this is not the way I wanted to welcome you guys to my city. However, you know, I just need to let you guys know that Tommy not going to be filming. We can't have Tommy on set right now because Tommy is going through some shit, and she is just not welcome right now. Okay, so don't even be looking for her because she ain't gonna be here. And everybody was just sort of like, well, is she like okay? And she was like, well, I mean, you know, the whole thing is Tommy was trying to fight security, and they can't have that. Security is there not to be fighting with the cast members. They just trying to break up whatever bullshit the cast members might be having against each other, but you can't be fighting security. And I was just like, well, did anybody tell Erica that? Because Erica really did push that line. Okay, she didn't hit him. I guess she didn't swing on him, but she was really saying a whole lot of shit to security. They were just like, we hope she gets better. She needs some help, basically, but we can't be fucking with Tommy right now. You know, and everybody is like, well, damn. Okay, because the shit is all fun and games. We all know that this is some bullshit. It's not true. But Tommy done fucked around and let her personal, real life kind of leak into the reality show. The bottom line is your coin. Your money is fucked up now. So it didn't really got serious. You know, so they feel bad all of a sudden. Everybody is still trying to figure out, you know, is she okay? Is there some mental issues there? It might be a little bit of that as well. Alcohol definitely is making it worse, whatever it is. So Stephanie just makes it clear we not filming with her no more. Her personal struggle, she's going to have to figure that out. Y'all just kind of pray for her, and hopefully, you know, she lands on her feet. It's too bad. But Tommy definitely does have other shit going on. But I was like, loving hip hop, that was some of that was your responsibility as well. What do you guys think? Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. It's about to start raining. Let me get my food and get back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.